Yeah, I do like that one a lot. My name is Adam. I am the Angry Mortal, and welcome back to NieR Automata. And no, Automata is the other one. This is the time where we discover if this does lead to Automata or not, though. Oh, that is awful screen wipe. I'm so sorry about that connection. Someday, I'll get a proper stream going. But for now... Oh, it's no summer. Thank you! For now, we're just going... Come to think of it, this tree is a memory device. That's what we've seen already so far. So this tree is clearly a memory device. So what is within it? What are its... I mean, it was alive enough that it could produce a shade. Well, this is really resting, actually. There's an enemy through the wall on the left. Oh, this thing is huge. I was expecting... Actually, I don't know what I was expecting. I'm getting tower flashbacks. Not that way then. Right, there's no fall damage. Oh, that's so many machines! So predictable. That was pretty nice. Good, so I'm over-leveled enough that they shouldn't present any problem. I really want to play Drakengard. Knew it, see? It's a tree, it's a machine designed to look like a tree. This is just the tower. What do you know? What we did was bad. That was silly me. Okay, here we go. So what is the truth? I wonder. Well, I mean, we've laid a bit of the truth. But I want to know, are we about to disrupt the story? Are we about to break it from Automata? I just used the moonflower. I just used the... I just used the moonflower. I told you I was gonna do it. I told you I was gonna do it accidentally. I told you I was gonna fuck that up. I told you. Oh dear God. I just used... Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh.
木の中にこんな場所が。
ようこそ人類の海へ。
The sea of humanity.
ようこそ財閥の墓場へ。
なんだ。
君はレプリカント。作られた存在。古代名はカイネ。
誰だ。どこにいる。
落ち着いて。急がないで。すぐに会える。
気味の悪い奴らだ。
植物を模した統合情報管理データベース。記憶ユニットに現象を記録し伝達している。
ブツブツとわけのわからないこと。
もちろん君の情報も観測されている。君はゲシュタルト計画を阻んだ。オリジナルゲシュタルトを殺したせいで行き場を失ったゲシュタルトたちが暴走。大勢のレプリカントが犠牲になっている。
さっさと顔を見せろ。
急がなくても
I have to stop charging into that.
すぐ帰る。
Take less damage, heal less, and don't accidentally use the white moonflower. Good, it's still there. Okay, good. This is gorgeous. Game looks. It's the eyes and faces, especially. Tentacle monsters! No, we're okay. What the fuck is this? I don't know this piece.
やあ、よく来てくれたね。やあ、よくも来てくれたな。私たちのこの
How Kaine.
君は元気だね。これでは会話にならない。
Are you sure about that?
戦おう。
Oh, that's hideous. Ah! Not fair.
何を言っている。
We'll just call him the administrator.
こいつだ。
I could have dodged that. There, like that. Anyway. Rising slash. Gorgeous animation. Oh, this is excellent. Animation's great. Everything looks good. Boy. Flowers. Plants. This music is awesome. I have no idea what to expect.
君は強い。その強さをサンプリングさせてもらった。
What do they become? Come on, what do they become? I'm actually really excited.
君が旅をしていたのは一番強かった時を再現した。
Oh.
これが私だと。
これは機械に残した君の模型。植物をベースにした微小なプロユニットをマサによって結合させている。この波の私
Oh, I missed half of that text.
と模索研究の成果で融合した巨大な記憶。
What by there? And Mesa, that's magic research.
わけがわからないんだよ。
理解する必要はない。あなたが殺すことを愛しているから。そうでしょう。
I'm just gonna abuse this dash.
Moroi. 私はこんなにやわじゃないぞ。
君のコピーはいくら破壊しても無駄だよ。
It does if they're fucking expensive.
分解し再分解するから。まだまだ楽しめる。
You guys have a really terrible idea of what fun is.
うるせえんだよ。バラバラに解体して。
Ah! Not at my limit. Never at my limit. Okay, I'm at my limit.
そったれが。
This is so good, see, Kaine. Emil!
Kaine-san, 大丈夫ですか?
Wait, Emil's... But Emil's got his body.
はい。
Emil's...
とりあえず。
Dun,
ご無事で何よりです。
Choosing which hand to pick. Walking and with 4 arms. Oh, is this one of Emil's clones?
あの魔法陣の強い魔力を感じます。エネルギーの元になっているようです。あれを壊せば、カイネさん消えるはずです。
わかった。
僕が魔法陣を壊すのです。カイネさん壊してください。今のカイネさんを壊すっていうのは本物のカイネさんのことだね。
わかってる。集中しろ。
Spam the attack button! Number 7. Right, sorry, I just found the other attack button. Hey, hey, hey!
誰なんですか、あの人たちは。
犬のクソだ。
This is strangely cathartic. I think I wanted to...
久しぶりですね。こうやって一緒に戦うの。
I've wanted to fight evil versions of me for ages.
他にも誰かが一緒に戦ってた記憶が。
特殊な自称資料を見つけた。彼女に得意点情報を確認。興味深いね。本当に彼女の興味深い。
Glad that someone finds me interesting.
れは
The
扉でしょうか。
squares! Just like the copied city!
失ったものはこの先にある。君が取り戻す最後の希望が。
It's just like Automata. I was reading a letter from Kaine when I was like, really miss her.
なんでしょうか、ここは。敵はいないみたいですが。
エミール、さっきは騒がしくて話せなかったが、あの後一体何があった？どこにいたんだ？それになんで腕が4本もあるんだ？
カエネさん、そんなにいっぱいは話しきれませんよ。
分かってる。心配したんだぞ。
カエネさん、でもまた会えました。
ああ、そうだな。
There we go. It's just... It's an automata-like recreation, just like with the tower.
カエネさん、
Why?
僕
How?
何か大切なことを忘れてるような気がするんです。
エミールもか？
カエネさんも。
ああ、なんだか知らないが、頭の中にもやみたいなものがかかってて。
僕、誰かと何かを約束したような気がするんです。何か美味しいものを食べるような。
じゃあ取り戻さないとな。
はい。この先に膨大な魔力を感じます。
エミール、無茶なことはするな。絶対だ。
分かっています。カエネさんもですよ。もう一人にはなりたくありませんから。
Is this just the prequel to the Final Fantasy XIV raid? But it wasn't that Final Fantasy. This is the corridor up to the Shadowlords. You thought I wouldn't notice? I can smell destroyable boxes. Which makes this the Shadowlords.
この場所は魔王の城。
It's
カエネさん、奥に強い魔力を感じます。
such an automata-like look all of a sudden.
この場所は特別な場所。あなたにとっても世界にとっても。
Well, I mean, I guess I have to attack this.
そこはさまざまな情報を保存している。この森の機関フレーム。世界のすべて、君の失った記憶も存在する。記憶というより世界というべきだ。
死んだ方がいいなんて勝手に決めちゃダメだよ。
この声、夢と同じ。
聞いたことがあるような。
これは君たちの記憶。
I feel like
アイネがい
bah!
ここまで来れたんだ。
これはクソ。
苦しい。
耳障りなんだよ。口を閉じたろ。クソだれ。壊れろ。
Oh, I love Shadowlord's castle. It went backwards. It went from the music box to phase 1. This is Automata!
なんだ
I
ここはエミール。
ここは君の記憶。
oh, this is my eyes. I never
ここは君の世界。
I never thought I'd see this load up before again. Oh, this game broke me.
なんだこれは。
君の奥底にある甘い記憶。
Ah,
閉じられていた苦い記録。
I'm
魔物。
ゲシュタルト化された人間の魂。
here's your explanation.
これは記憶によって再現されたデータ。君が殺してきた本当の自分。君はこの世界にいる天使。
A foreign entity in my own world?
お前らの話すことはわけがわからないんだよ。この腐れ。
I can't tell what's automata and what isn't anymore. Ah. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this is destroying my world.
くそ。悪趣味なことしやがって。
君はそのための声を聞いた。
This is epic.
君の記憶の一番深い場所。君が閉じ込めていた記憶。これが君の最悪の記憶。
お前は。
Of course we'd meet each other. This is an epic remix. There are goosebumps.
やろうな。 うるさい。ダギタに切り刻んでやるよ。やろう。 こいつをぶっ飛ばした時、誰かがいたはずなんだ。くそ、なぜ思い出せない。
Please see across your face. Ah!
下手くそ悪いもの見せやがって殺す
Oh, it's making me see shades as Gestalt, as people.
お前らなんかに
This. Wait, I can't do anything about that.
クソったれかかってこいこのああくそ体が
I remember this animation. I can't fight. I can't fight and I can't dodge. I can't jump and I can't run. My health bar is gone. No, this was scripted. This was scripted. This isn't a game either, this is part of the story. When Kaine's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she's realised she's collapsed on the ground where sharp stones dig at her flesh like... whatever. It's not important right now. She pulls herself to her knee before rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck? She mutters. What happened? Wasn't I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that has been her constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear she's somehow been transported to an entirely new world. How deep does this go? Well, not entirely new. She recognises the hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as the small round homes with wisps of smoke drifting into the air. And of course, there are the villagers currently staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Oh yes, they are a familiar sight indeed. She's in the Eyrie. She is home. Is something the matter, girl? Kaine spins around and sees a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. Grandma? Is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girl? Is your head lost in dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? Oh, but it feels so real. But she's dead. Grandma's dead. I watched that goddamn shade kill her. So if this isn't a dream, how the hell is she here? Unless those shades killed me, too. That must be dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, and this is... Oh, stop with that nonsense already. Grandma flinches as her grandmother raises her hand in the air, expecting pain to come as correction for her foolishness. But instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her granddaughter's cheek. The warmth of it instantly spreads from her cheek to her face before filling her entire body with a beautiful kind of light. What's wrong, girl? Asks her grandmother. Are you upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what is happening, she knows one thing is for certain. This is her grandmother. Sorry, Grandma. Not sure where my head was right there. I'll just make sure that you keep it attached, her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream, or maybe I'm already dead, I don't know. But either way, I'm not alive. But it's not her grandma, because her grandma has a far fouler mouth. As long as Grandma is with me, that's enough. Didn't I just tell you to stop spacing out, girl? Her grandmother says with a cackle. Here now, hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manner of fruits and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, this is a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may hate us, but the bastards are more than willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they have to hold their noses while we do it. Her grandmother trails off as if trying to remember something, then slowly turns around. Well, what do you know? In all the excitement, I forgot to buy my medicine. A thin smile waves on her face for the moment before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles, causing Kaine to take a concerned step forwards. No, Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get the medicine. Her grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behaviour at a moment before. Before she can argue, Kaine charges ahead, ignoring the small voice in her head telling her that what a bad idea all this is. Really, Grandma, it's fine. Go home, I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. Humph, I wonder where you get that from. Seeing that further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins the long journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for what seems an eternity to ensure everything is alright. Once the frail shadow finally vanishes over the horizon, she turns on her heel and makes for the apothecary. Ho there, says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. Here for Callie's medicine, are you? Though few villagers had ever bothered to learn her grandmother's name, she and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason he'd always shown her kindness when so many others did not. Yeah, if it's not a bother. The shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon a peculiar smell begins to drift through the store, one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. There you are, says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. Sorry for the wait. Oh, and say, that's a fine portrait you drew of your grandmother. Looks just like her, it does. Honestly, I've never seen Callie so over the moon about anything. She brags about it every time she stops by. You saw that? Says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she had whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons, and calling it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea her grandma was displaying it around town makes Kaine's stomach want to stink down to her feet before slinking off into a hole somewhere. You bet I saw it, the pleased apothecary says. She brought it all the way here just to show me. My, but it's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful. Kaine's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit. And yet, the man's reaction displayed the exact opposite opinion. Is he just being nice to me? The apothecary, censoring her skepticism, doubles down. I could really tell you put your heart into it. It was simply wonderful. Thanks, offers Kaine, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother cease her little travelling art show, but then realises that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave. But just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thump from someone back in the shop. Kaine turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, you okay? When the man does not reply, Kaine moves towards him. She assumes he just slipped on something, or perhaps hit his head on one of the low-hanging shelves in the crowded shop, but the moment she draws closer to him, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg! Oh God, where's my leg? Panicked, Kaine looks down and discovers that the man's leg is gone. Help me! Screams the voice in her head. Help me! As Kaine looks on in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her with his other hand, only to find that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go, then his legs, then the side of his face wobbles out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket onto the floor. Says the voice, if it could be called that anymore. A moment later, what happens remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff into the suddenly silent air. As Kaine stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. Oh God, what's happening? My arms! Where are my arms? Why can't I see? Kaine bursts out the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of the cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting this way and that as it floats, untethered through the air. As she stares at the scene wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma! Kaine breaks into a run, the crumbling world around her suddenly forgotten. She leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them stepping stones to cross a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, her eyes. Ash, ash, ash. Buildings and people, all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. Is this when Emil went nuclear? Soon she arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world, but now does nothing but a pile of ash. As she gapes unbelievingly at the sight, a faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kaine. She's alive. Grandma's alive! With a spleen born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and begins shoving it aside. It stings her eyes and burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small blackened form out from the darkness. Come on, Grandma, she whispers. We're getting out of here. Without waiting for us, but it's too late. Kaine gathers her grandmother in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. But the wave of ashes becomes a tsunami, and before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out with her cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kaine stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished at a point just below the knee. Oh, it'll take more than that to stop me. Kaine mutters as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. We're going to make it. We're going to live. As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. As Kaine continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. Thank you, Kaine. Thank. As the voice drifted away, the last pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on a soft breeze. Kaine screams an impossibly sad and lonely sound and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. This can't be happening. It can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the collapsed village, and soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on. Come on. Come the fuck on already. As she continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around a soft, ragged fabric. Her grandmother's shawl. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it. And I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place, and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there was nothing here. No reason to live, no goal, no anything. So this is why I'm... Suddenly a new voice enters Kaine's world. Vice? After a moment, the voice calls out again, louder, clearer. Replies Kaine. Who are you talking about? Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kaine's nerves, there is something else as well. A kind of warmth, almost a familiarity. Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kaine's memories to surge forth. That's right. I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kaine reaches for it. Come on! It's what you get for only having 3 legs instead of 4. This is the second half of Kaine's Salvation, and it's one of my favourite pieces of music ever. I can't use the whirling big slash. Suck it, bastard! I'm going to cut your fucking head off!
しろ。
どうした？
ありがと
悪いものでも食べたのか？
う。飛ばすぞ、クソ吹き。
Fuck your face, that's perfect.
その調子だ。
You kind of suck, don't you?
おい、分かってることしたんだ。お前がやろうとしていることは。
知るか。私はもう決めたんだ。
そうか。
I just want to lock onto this arm.
幻覚に惑わされるんじゃないぞ、死体女。
分かってる。もう迷わない。
There. Try it.
ああ、全部終わりにしてやる。
One moment. So what's your plan now, huh? Just stay there and whine and bitch at me? That's all you've got. Words are basically the only thing that can penetrate this. You're cheating. You're right, I'm wasting too much time. Accept your pitiful demise. Three, four. Wrong one, sorry.
とどめだ。
Oh! First person to say murder is me. That's not a spell!
私は刃になるって決めたんだ。お前の刃になるって決めたんだ。絶対に取り戻してみせる。ふざけんな。勝手に消えてどういうつもりなんだ。自分が生きてる意味は自分が決める。この命も私が勝手に使う。だから
This is so good. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Because that's what we did. I made her choice for her. So who? So who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah, I'll do it twice, see if there's different endings. There's only one ending. Oh, it just skips the credits. Yeah, that was the wrong decision. Darn it, I should have just gone with my heart. Oh shit, I've got to do the whole thing from the beginning again. I should have just gone with my heart. Ah! That took me 50 minutes. I guess it just assumes that no one's going to click that option. I just turned down ending E. Is this what it means by there's more, hours more content because I'm shit and stupid?
ここは木の中にこんな場所が。
ようこそ人類の海へ。ようこそ財閥の墓場へ。
なんだ。
君はレプリカント。作られた存在。答え名はカイネ。
誰だ。どこにいる。
落ち着いて。急がないで。すぐに会える。
気味の悪い奴らだ。
これは植物を模した総合情報管理データベース。記憶ユニットに現象を記録し伝達している。
別々とわけのわからないこと。
もちろん君の情報も観測されている。君はゲシュタルト計画を阻んだ。オリジナルゲシュタルトを殺したせいで行き場を失ったゲシュタルトたちが暴走。大勢のレプリカントが犠牲になっている。
さっさと顔を見せろ。
急がなくてももうすぐ会える。もうすぐ会える。
I shouldn't skip the cutscenes because they're all gorgeous. That's unfair! I love this theme though. Oh, that's new.
何なんだこいつら。
Yeah, that was stupid of me. Get back here, fucker.
わけがわからないんだよ。
理解する必要はない。あなたが殺すことを愛しているから。そうでしょう。
You're not very smart.
脆いな。私はこんなにやわじゃないぞ。
君の目で今いくら破壊しても無駄だよ。破壊されても分解し再構成するから。まだまだ楽しみね。いよいよ終わった。
うるせえんだよ。バラバラに解体して潰してやる。くそ。
そろそろ終わり。そろそろ限界。残念だね。
Never reach my limit.
あの魔法陣に強い魔力を感じます。エネルギーの元になっているようです。あれを壊せばカイネさんたちも消えるはずです。
わかった。
僕が魔法陣を壊すのでカイネさんはカイネさんたちを壊す。
Sorry, just one sec. There we go.
今のカイネさんを壊すっていうのは本物のカイネさんのことじゃない。
分かってる。集中しろ。
人類に使われた魔法兵器。悪魔の魔力を吸収し人類の限界を超えた存在。
誰なんですかあの人たちは。
犬のクソだ。
They have put a lot of F-bombs in this though. I think I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome. Ah, 69 hits.
この感じ。
Next.
覚えがある。他に誰かが一緒に戦っていた記憶が。
特殊な自傷信号を観測。彼女の得意点情報を確認。
Singularity detected in Replicant Kaine.
彼女は興味深い。
Holy shit, am I gonna finish it in 18 parts?
カイネさんやりました。
I am. That's the exact number of parts it took to finish Automata.
あれは扉でしょうか。
Well, I mean, it was actually 22 to go for the final two endings, but...
失 失ったものはこの先にある。君が取り戻す最後。
It was such a trip just to enter the Automata world. Kaine will be the first one to eat it. Isn't it nice if someone's so helpful around Kaine? How many different diary entries are there?
なんでしょうか、ここは。敵はいないみたいですが。
エミール、さっきは騒がしくて話せなかったが、あの後一体何があった？どこにいたんだ？それになんで腕が4本もあるんだ？
カエネさん、そんなにいっぱいは話しきりませんよ。
分かってる。心配したんだぞ。
カエネさん、でもまた会えました。
ああ、そうだな。
カエネさん、僕何か大切なことを忘れてるような気がするん
I'm
です
used to Codebane and Kaine
Emil.
shouting at me for getting
カエ
too
ネ
far
さんも
away.
ああ、なんだか知らないが、頭の中にもやみたいなものがかかってて。
僕誰かと何かを約束したような気がするんです。何か美味しいものを食べるような。
じゃあ取り戻さないとな。
はい、この先に膨大な魔力を感じます。
エミール、無茶なことはするな。絶対だ。
分かっています。カエネさんもですよ。もう一人にはなりたくありませんから。
ああ、この場所は魔王の城。
カエネさん、奥に強い魔力を感じます。
It was just cruel of them to make it Automata style. They didn't have to do this.
この場所は特別な場所。あなたにとっても世界にとっても。
I've got to listen to them.
ここはさまざまな情報を保存している。この森の帰国フレーム。世界のすべて、君の失った記憶も存在する。記憶というより世界と言うべきか。いずれにせよ、それは君の目指すべき答えだろう。
うるさい。
Gotta make sure I get all that dialogue.
死んだ方がいいなんて勝手に決めちゃダメだよ。
この声、夢と同じ。
聞いたことがあるような。
これは君たちの記憶。何度も繰り返し綴った記録。
You repeatedly rewrote.
アイネがいたからここまで来れたんだ。
これはクソ。
苦しい。
耳障りなんだよ。口を閉じたろ。
I have this awful feeling.
なんだ。
Sometimes I just want to play Automata again, but I don't think I could take it.
ここは君の記憶。ここは君の記録。ここは君の世界。
なんだこれは。
君の奥底にある甘い記録。閉じられていた苦い記録。
魔物。
ゲシュタルト化された人間の魂。これが記録によって再現されたデータ。君が殺してきた本物の事実。君は本世界になっているんじゃ。記憶と記録の相違がエラーを起こす。
Ah, so what?
お前らの話す はわけがわからないんだよ。
Right.
この腐れ
A discrepancy created between your records and your memory. So, what I am is a discrepancy and a mistake between what happens and what Kaine believes happened. The real question is though, is the discrepancy in what she believes or what happens? Is the discrepancy that she believes NieR existed and not the fact that she no longer does? Because NieR gave up his existence. What's missing is him. That's the discrepancy.
Kusu. 悪趣味なことしやがって。
君はさまざまな声を聞いた。今日、そう、敵と、それらの意味がある。
Oh, that did not happen last time. I've completely forgotten how to parry.
うるさい、うるさい。魔物は殺す。殺しだけだ。
君の記憶から再現したデータをアップグレードした。あなたにこの悪夢が倒せる。
うるさい。ギタギタに切り刻んでやるよ。やろう。
もう止められない。この悪夢からは逃げられない。
こいつをぶっ飛ばした時、誰かがいたはずなんだ。なぜ思い出せない。
Ouch. And then I just need to get myself killed as quickly as possible at this point. Ah, and let's hope that only I die, not my laptop, huh? Good thing I caught that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Darn it, they move at such weird angles.
うるさい。黙れ。黙れ。
This symbolizes Kaine being beaten up by the voices inside her head.
このままじゃ。
Oh my goodness, this is a trip and a half. Am I gonna... Is there a skip button or do I have to... I'm sorry. I'm gonna break my controllers if I keep doing this. There we go. And then we died.
我の魔法で奴を破壊。するのだ。魔法の使い方はわかる。派手にやってやれ。
言われなくてもクソしてやるよ。
Logged onto the wrong body part. There we go.
我の力を使い魔法で叩き落とすのだ。よし、叩き込んでやる。
潰す。しぶといやつだ。
次は仕留めるぞ。
なあ、シロ。
どうした？
ありがとう。
悪いんだけど食べた。
Have you been in your cups again?
飛ばすぞ。クソフリガン。
その調子だ。分かってるのか、下着を。お前がやろうとしていることは。
知るか。私はもう決めたんだ。
そうか。
Deal as much damage as possible.
また幻覚に惑わされるんじゃないぞ、下着女。
分かってる。もう迷わ
This
ない。
is honestly one of the best pieces of magic in the game. I just like Dark Lands!
一気に畳みかけるぞ。
ああ、全部終わりにしてやる。
とどめだ。
Record time. Hey, that's the new speedrun fastest, I believe. Oh, even Grandma Vice is screaming with effort. Possible features are blending with the time we currently live in. So alternative versions of the timeline are overlapping with the current version.
うるさい、うるさい、うるさい。
This is a great
私は
part.
決めたんだ。
I need to watch
誰
this
の
again.
指図も受けない。私は刃になるって決めたんだ。お前の刃になるって決めたんだ。絶対に取り戻してみせる。ふざけんな。勝手に消えてどういうつもりなんだ。
It was the scenes like this that made Evangelion so good for me as well. In Endon especially.
だからとっとと戻ってこい。この腐れ野郎。
I just love getting to see the characters just do stuff like that. Just scream it out. It's something else. Okay, we're gonna get it right this time. Save data deleted and ending D will be restored. I can do it more than one. I can do it more than once. I can always play it again. Come on back! Said hours. That was like an hour. Maybe 2 hours. Was it really worth it? I'm just going to delete it all again. Oh no, that's good. Makes sense. Word. Fuck. That's just the whole thing. Doing it one by one, seriously. I guess I can get ending C now. File to restore the lost save data to. That's still Automata. Oh, this is... Oh, no way. As you do! It's one giant. Look at the hair.
僕たちの過去は間違いだったのかもしれない。
But we're not going back.
たとえこの世界が終わるとしても、
ここは大切な人がいる世界だから。
That's actually a really, really, really good point. Our journey may have been meaningless. Our pasts may have been a mistake. But we aren't going back, because this is the world with the ones that we cherish. That is actually genuinely beautiful. Are we the plaything of fiends, or merely the dreams that we're telling ourselves, telling ourselves? That wasn't the ending I expected, but I'm happy with it. I can say that that was worth playing. And yet it was only 2 hours worth of content that I didn't know. Right? It was only 2 hours, but it was new. It was something to look forwards to. And maybe it doesn't matter in the end. Maybe nothing comes of it, but just maybe we changed it just enough. Because NieR didn't exist in Automata. NieR was never brought back. But now we just did. And that might just mean TB A29S might just be saved from all of that torment. I need to learn this part, it's gorgeous. Ah. Genuinely put tears in my eyes with that. That was awesome. Imprisoned in twisting tales, are we the playthings of fiends, or merely the dreams specters of all of these ghosts of our own delusions of black, and we've been fighting in vain, fighting in Nearly at the end. Yoko Taro, creative director. You, sir, I tip my hat to. You made me cry. Repeatedly. You absolute madman. You know, it'd be terrifying if they just included a couple of things with 2B and 9S at the very end. That would genuinely just set me off. What's that supposed to mean? I'll be right back, one moment. It's like she knows when I'm streaming. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. It's a long way to go, though. I missed. How do I get out? It's almost not fun when it's this easy. There we go. I love snow in summer so much. I'd play it the whole way back, actually. I should. I should just mute the game audio and just play Snow in Summer in the background. Or something fitting. Nice. Oh. Whoops. No one. And they're all wondering, why are we going to rescue Kaine? Why are we just abandoning Yonah? Is that... Wait, have I even got ending... I've not even got my ending E yet, though. What do I need to do to actually get the ending? Not just get the achievement. Is there any way, like, I can have ending E stamped on it? Do I just fight the Shadowlord? That poor, poor son of a bitch. One more time. Knew it. I feel like that's what I have to do. But... at the same time, I don't think anything's gonna change, so let's just hop on the ball. Giddy up. Sorry! Sorry! I haven't got my license. Can you let me up? Sorry, we'll try that again, I'm sorry. What's that? I'm really horrible. Oh! That's a big marker. Okay. You're persistent, aren't you? Okay. I'm going to assume that's my ending E. I'm going to assume that's my ending E. No. No. Fuck. Why would you do this? Why? Why? We were having a moment. We were having time in the future.